were lucky enough to experience the virtual experience.
Oh, y'all
Yeah,
Uh,
famous.
yeah.
Y'all famous.
so
No.
my process with that was a little different because you got chosen, right? So then I was like, hey, if this group one doesn't show, then you guys could go, right? So I was able to get a seat. But by the second quarter, I was over it. I quit. I left, and I went to go watch it on my TV. So how my experience started, I had to like show an ID. So I had to take a picture of my ID. Then I had to take a picture of myself. Had to show them that I was in Laker colors, whatever. Then I had to go into a queue to wait for that to be able to process. So they processed everything, went good. Then they sent me this link because I had to download Teams, right? So then I'm on there. I'm like, all right, great. So then they show you how, kind of like how you posted your picture, like shows you if you're in a seat. I was in a seat. I was lucky to get a seat. So I was like, all right, great. So then they had all these people answering questions. All right, why am I not in a seat? And they kept saying, if you have a question about you not being in a seat, we're going to rotate you. We don't guarantee you a seat, you know, but we're going to try to get everybody um, a seat during some time at the point of the game. Hand raise. Why can't I see myself in the seat? Like I said, he repeated himself again, right? Another question. I can't see the chat box. Okay, cool. Restart. Next question. Why can't I see myself in the seat? I swear I heard it about
This is
15
America.
times. I heard it 15
Comprehension is
times.
poor.
All in the group chat was just like, why can't I see myself in a seat? And then during the second quarter, the chat got feisty. They were saying, I better see myself in a seat in the second quarter. I
Or
was
else
like,
what?
I was, I was like, wow. Some guy went on there and he was like, I'm trying to do this on the Chromebook and I can't see nothing. And they're like, sir, unfortunately, that's the only thing that this is not compatible with. He was like, oh man.
Man, that's their kids' like tablet or laptop for school.
Yeah, yes. Then one person was so excited um, that he was in a seat, but the game feed was dark, so he couldn't see the game. So he's talking to his mom. It was like, well, you might as well get off. You can't watch the game. Like, no, I'd just rather be in my seat. So like,
I want people to see me.
so what are you looking at? So I got on. I was on for the first quarter, and then the second quarter they were gonna ask us to move somewhere. But I was just over this whole process, and everybody um, keep asking, "Where's my seat? Where's my seat?" So I was like, I'm just gonna watch it. But on tip off, I was able to see me because I was right there at center court. I saw myself. I was like, "Hey, mama, I made it." That was it, and that
Front
satisfied me.
row. Celebrity row.
Nah,
You're next to Jack Nicholson.
Gucci row.
nah, I was trying to look for Blevins, and I saw where he was at. Then I was like, "Oh, I was right next to you." Like 2 sections over.
Yeah.
But how was your experience, Blev?
It was cool. Mine was a little bit different in terms of like the process because I'm on the season ticket holder waiting list for the Lakers. I've been on there for like 5 years, and I've moved up. Like the first 3 years, it was cool. Like there was some traction, but then ever since LeBron came, it was like 97% renewal rate. Then when they got AD, 99% renewal rate. So it's gonna be a while before I actually get some season tickets, but because I'm on the waiting list, they contacted me via email and asked, did a survey and asked, hey, if we had you guys any availability for the virtual fan, would you be interested? So I'm like, yeah, sure. So that was like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. And then I think a week ago, they said that, we were available to do game one for the Western Conference Finals. And, it's been 10 years since the Lakers have been to the Western Conference Finals and to the NBA Finals. So I'm like, I want to be a part of that. So same concept. My group was not really asking those type of questions, but it was cool. Like I did kind of feel like I was over it a little bit, just because you have to be in your seat the whole time. And then my mom and my wife were watching the game too. So I was cheering before things were actually happening on the television at home. So that was a little bit awkward. So I made sure to put my AirPods in. But I would do it again. But if I couldn't do it again, I wouldn't be too mad either. It was a cool experience, though. I'm glad I was able to do it. So, and the Lakers won.
Yeah, that's true. And I didn't
So
know
I
that
was
they
their
could
good
hear
luck
you.
charm.
I wasn't actually. And that was crazy. That
When
they
you
got
left, they
kicked.
started losing their lead.
No, we got bigger.
Exactly. That's
That's
why I was a good
because
luck
Blevin
charm.
stayed.
Yeah, I stayed the whole time.